This is New York in slow English.
Hi, I'm Connie. I've got this ticket to go to the New York Botanical Gardens today to see their holiday train exhibit, but I have been messing around with a bunch of other stuff this morning, and now I'm afraid that I'm not going to make it all the way up there on time.
I said up because I'm standing in Brooklyn and I'll be taking a subway and then a train, both of which will be going uptown to the Bronx. If you want to understand this better, click on my video about the subway. On time means that you are where you're supposed to be at the time that something is supposed to happen. The opposite of on time is late.
I'm running for my train, which is at 1:54.
When we talk about the time of day, we use the word at.
But as you can see, I didn't make it on time.
When you look at the clock, you can see that it's now 7 minutes after 2. So I am not on time. I am late.
Luckily, there's another train at 2:22.
Again, when we talk about the time of day, we use the word at. Now, notice I say 2:22. I could also say 22 minutes after 2 o'clock.
And I'm running to make it in time.
This time I use the words in time, which means that I will be there soon enough to catch the train. Or in other words, I will get there and there will be time left over.
Hi, where do I get the train?
You get on the train here.
Thank you.
In English, we get on a train. We also get on a bus, on a plane, on a ship, on a bike, on a horse, but we get in a car or we get in a taxi.
Whew. Okay, I made it in time. I'm on the train.
So I made it soon enough to catch the train. In other words, I had some time left over and I boarded the train.
Whew. I made it in time. I'm in the train.
Here, I want to make it clear that I made it soon enough to catch the train, and I'm actually inside the train car as opposed to being outside the train car. When you get off the train at the Botanical Garden stop, all you have to do is walk across the street and go through the gates.
Look at all those decorations on the trees.
We use the word at with look to mean that you physically move your eyes to see something. On is used when you're trying to describe that one thing is in physical contact with another thing. After a short walk, I'm at the train exhibit, which is in the conservatory. I used at because I'm describing the location of an event, like at a party, at a concert, at the movies, at a meeting. And I used in because the exhibit is physically inside the building. Okay, so it looks like we go in the door here and get in line. When we're talking about a door, you can say either in the door or through the door. Now, when we're talking about lines, this gets a little bit confusing. We typically say get in line. This is when you stand one person behind another and wait for something. But in New York City, I've noticed that a lot of people talk about getting online. I've never heard this anyplace else except in New York City. And of course, there's go online. This means that you get on your computer and you go on the internet to find something out. You go online. So we have get in line, we have get online, and we have go online. All the buildings at the exhibit are handmade replicas of famous buildings in New York City, and they're just fantastic. It's a perfect place to take kids. There's even a replica of JFK Airport which is much more beautiful than the actual airport. The details on the buildings are absolutely gorgeous, especially when you consider that everything is made by the artist from natural material that he found on walks in the forest.
There's a butterfly! Mommy, there's a butterfly! There's a butterfly!
A butterfly train.
This is unbelievable. This is so much better than I thought it was going to be. It's actually spectacular. If you're in New York City at Christmas time, you should definitely take the train up to the Bronx.
We use in for towns and cities, and we use at when we combine time with another word, like at bedtime, at dinner time, at lunchtime, at halftime, at nighttime, and at Christmas time.
Okay, so we start in the morning at 10 o'clock.
We use in with in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, but notice we say on Friday morning, on Sunday afternoon, on Monday evening. And we always use at with times of the day.
Okay, so we start in the morning at 10 o'clock. So you have the ability to purchase online?
Did you understand that? He said it very quickly. He said, so you have the ability to purchase online.
So you have the ability to purchase online? I would advise you to come on the weekday. It's a little bit slower, and you don't deal with as much of the kids.
Remember how I said we say on Friday morning, on Monday afternoon? This is the same thing, on a weekday.
So can you please tell me how I get back to the train station?
So you're going to go to the Metro North train station, right?
Yeah.
So what you're going to do is you're going to exit out these doors. You're going to make this left. You're going to take it straight down out of the Bedford Gate. Once you get out of Bedford Gate, you're going to make a short right. Down that pathway, Metro North is going to be across the street on your left side.
If you're talking about direction, you use the word on for left and right. So it's on the left and on the right.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Okay, so there's the 4:33 to Grand Central. And this time, I'm on time.
If you like this video, click the like button below and subscribe to my channel. I'll bring you a new video every week about learning English and about New York City.